for sure. Nope, actually not really. And that's a Leper comp, and that's a dangerous Leper comp because it's like heavy stun comp with a Leper damage dealing. That's actually quite a curious idea. I think I like it very much. It falters against all the Arbalests there are on the ladder, which is like, you know, the majority of the comps. Against mine, my comp actually looks very, very decent. It's gonna be quite difficult to actually deal with this for me, I think. So I'm just gonna transform here because I mean he's gonna drop a lot of stuns anyway, and I don't think I have a way of, you know, I feel like the Crusader is secondary in terms of importance for me. I just want to drop my Abomination Stress, because then he's just gonna get freaking stun locked for ages, right? I just don't want that to happen, so... I mean, we could take the 10% chance to actually push this, so... Yes, finish on the Crusader as well. Crazy guy. What a crazy freaking guy. So, I mean, I could decrease the number of stuns he has by 1, but just knocking back this, or just I could just do more damage with Rake. But I think he is like a damage comp, so actually this doesn't give me much. I'm just gonna Rake this, just get some extra stress out, since I still have a chance to do this. Probably that's the last action I take in this game with the A-bomb, so you know that's kind of important to take what you can, and that's what I'm doing. I'm just taking what I really can. That's crazy though. This guy has a crazy setup here on this team. It's like multiple insane stuns. No, it's not Mangle apparently. It's not Mangle. Hey Resist, nice to see you, man. I haven't seen you on stream for years, literally. I mean, weeks, literally. It's lovely to have you back, I guess. He purges the Crusader. Well, that's a curious move. I mean, I would have not expected that to happen out of all those possibilities. I guess that's kind of unorthodox of him. I mean, I know what he's trying to do here. He's just trying to set up the Abomination, right, for the Purge later on. That's what he's doing. Yeah, that's definitely what he's doing. Why are you super busy with Sis all this time, really? Because you were like on like basically on every single stream I broadcast, and now you're just not there. What's happening, man? What's happening? Permanently busy Sis. So he actually drops the repose instead of dropping the damage. Is he running some sort of a stress comp then? Ouch. That's not great. Working to bone. I actually haven't asked you where do you work? What is your job right now? I assume you just work from home, right? I assume you just work from home, my man. Hello there, Silentia as well. Lovely stuff, guys. Lovely stuff to see both here. It's quite an honor, really. It's quite an honor. You got to say that. Dazzling, right? Okay, so she actually just paralyzes my composition, as I had actually anticipated, right? Just completely paralyzes this team with those moves. Here, I guess we just go for this guy here, and we try to just, you know, do as much damage as possible. I mean, it's good that he actually didn't. Oh, he has no. Wait, what is this? Is this a stress leper? Like, is this the stress leper? Is this the stress leper, guys? Oh, like I say, I'm dropping the point here, but like, it's a stress leper. Holy Virgin Mary, that's a stress leper. Have you guys seen freaking stress leper ever? That's crazy. It is a stress leper. Out of all those things that we've seen so far, isn't this the craziest, the nuttiest, the insanest thing you guys have seen so far? He is indeed running a stress leper here. Withstand is not common either, so it's kind of I'm very surprised to see this stuff. I'm really surprised to see this stuff. Purge again, right? He's just gonna purge this again. That's very weird though. This is very weird. It's like, I mean, it's not that reliable in his composition either, right? Isn't it? He crits me for free. That's... And that's freaking something, right? That's freaking something. I'm just gonna Holy Lance again. Maybe I pressure him hard enough to do something scary now. I mean, something crazy. Dark ID, I don't think it's countered by a Vestal alone, no. I mean, it's... Like, I know stack horror, like, I don't have an Occultist. Occultist will be, like, super hard countered by this. It doesn't make sense for a damage comp to be just curing horror like crazy. If you have, like, a low character, sure, but generally speaking, I don't think it makes much sense to be just, you know, consistently spamming that ability. So, yeah, that's basically that. I'm just gonna drop it again, because I think I can do it now. I can do it. Okay, we dodge it as well. I'm just trying to maybe force him to use the Crusader before I activate the A-bomb so I can actually transform again. Like, I don't think Vestal is that powerful against me anyway. I think the Vestal is that powerful at all, but we shall see how it goes. So, this guy is actually playing very, very smart, right? He's like lower rank, but he's playing pretty smart so far. He's been, you know, consistently making decent decisions with a fairly wonky build, right? So it's pretty good actually for him to be doing what he's doing. He slams the Crusader again. It's weird. It's quite strange. I mean, he also puts his Crusader in Fed, so this means he cannot stun me anymore, right? That's a kind of big mistake. You know, I'm doing decent damage here, so it's kind of strange he's doing these things here. I mean, he's definitely playing a stress composition, right? So you kind of push his Crusader by pushing mine as well, so it's not the best decision in the world for him, I think. He Holy Lances my Crusader. It's very weird. It's very, very weird. So we untransform now with the A-bomb, right? We untransform because we have to. And since I'm front row, I might as well just try to stun somebody. Maybe, like, his Abomination, his A-bomb could be stunned, right? And he cannot drop the Riposte again. Or I could just try to stun this guy here. I'm just gonna stun the Crusader. I think that's the biggest threat I have right now on me, since, you know, I'm also pressuring him this way to you know, do something about it. He took some damage, he's bleeding, and yada yada yada. Maybe this works. Though honestly, we shall see. So he transforms again, which means he has like only one stun left, right? So potentially if I could guard my A-bomb, but I don't think this makes that much sense, because he had stun me next turn and just stun the A-bomb anyway. So it doesn't kind of have that much merit really to it, I suppose. I'm just gonna pressure this a bit more. Maybe I just take away the Vestal's turn again by you know, just pressuring this guy hard. We shall see. It's very annoying that he's getting those pushes, right? But I really can't prevent this anyhow. So, I mean, honestly, since I do have the Holy Lance and the Crusader, the Sacred Blade, it's not that bad for me to be just doing this stuff. Like, the damage, this kind of pressure, right, that I put on him, so that's not necessarily a bad thing at all. I think it's not a bad thing at all. We resisted everything. We resisted the bleed. We resisted the debuff as well. That's good, that's good. So it's minus 40, minus 60% across the board right now. I don't think he damages me, right? So I probably should have bolstered this, since he's actually using this for stress. He's using a stress Leper here. It would be crazy to lose to this, but you know, it's within the realm of possibility, grant how many stuns he has. He has quite a few stuns, let's face it.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
Yeah.
Now.
The question is, I mean, here's the Holy Lance. I can just drop it now. Even if you repost me for damage, it's okay, because then next turn, this high dodge is actually very good for me. This high dodge is actually very good for me as well. Hey there, Saber, nice to see you. Nice to see you.
Reeling, gasping, taken over.
How's it going? How's it going, guys? Okay, so we go first, but he can definitely just focus this, right? He can just focus this down. Pretty darn well at that, huh? So I'm just gonna go forward with this, I think. Just, you know, doing some damage again. I think this is okay. Since he's forced to kind of heal instead of doing damage, I think that's okay for me. It's a very uncommon thing for the Leper, I think, to be running that setup here. It's quite strange. I should have probably... I could have potentially just guarded my A-bomb here with the MAA. I could have just done that. Okay, he acts out. Okay, that's a bit of stress. He actually... Oh, good lord, that's very nice for me. Because he just stressed all the other characters here on this team. That's very good. Like, the Vestal is like at the brink of actually acting out as well. That's very nice. That's very nice. It intimidates my MAA. That's not bad. I think that's not bad. Look. He stresses the Leper further. That's not bad for me at all. I have 6 Blight from the Repose. No, what? Oh, just okay. I had 6 from the Biles. Actually, he was just dropping those Biles consistently on my guys. That's how it happened. I mean, I go first next turn, so even if if my A-bomb gets stunned here, like next turn I still get to use him, right? I still get to use him because I just removed the stun this turn. Just next turn when I started, if he stuns me, obviously, then I go for a transform again. So that's not terrible for me at all. It's quite unfortunate he's been moving me so much, though. It's kind of unfortunate he's been moving me so much, but that's kind of okay, I suppose. Just got to learn to live with that, right? You just got to learn to live with that. Now he can't. No, he can actually move forward. Like he can move forward. No, he cannot move the A-bomb and then Holy Lance, right? Because that's just wrong turn order for him, and he can target my backline, so it's okay if I just do this. Yes, it's just okay if I do this. Okay, I get Repose. I go to 0 HP. He can potentially finish me off here with the Crusader, though. So that's kind of a problem for me right now. Because I may be kind of forced to choose between, you know, keeping my A-bomb alive. I mean, no, using my A-bomb ability and keeping my Houndmaster alive. That's the problem here. I couldn't have really prevented this anyhow, so whatever. It's another stun that goes through as well. Okay, so here we go. He probably just transforms and pushes my Crusader out again, right? Probably he does that. And also just moves his Crusader to 3rd. That would be reasonable for him to do that now. Just transform and slam someone, right? Just transform and slam. That's what you want to do right now. Yep. That's what he has to do right now. He transforms and he stuns. He slams my Crusader back. And that also gives him a possibility to execute my characters. That's kind of bad position for me. That's very bad position for me because he's gonna kill somebody here out of these 2 characters probably, right? He's just gonna kill one of them. One of those 2. So, no act outs here. That's kind of strange, but I just have to kind of live with this. I could try to push out his A-bomb, but it's kind of unlikely to work. I guess I have to transform this. I lose one of those characters for sure, but that's just what it is. I can't deal with this anyway, so I'm just gonna do my damage here. Since I can't save both, it does make sense, I think, to kind of put them in danger anyway. I mean, just to kind of activate one of them, right? Because he did like a lot of damage overall, yeah. So I just had to make this guy. I have, like, what, 30-45% chance to survive anyway on these guys, which isn't that low, so I think it's okay. It's manageable. And I've also dealt a lot of stress damage, so I think I'm gonna be maybe fine-ish. So he goes for Crusader right now for the Holy Lance. Absolutely he does that, right? I would do it anyway if I were him. I would just go for that. Maybe he acts out or something, though. Okay, please do something stupid. No! Oh, Hopeless doesn't do it for me again. So he Holy Lances my Houndmaster, I guess. That's way more damage for, like, if he kills him, right? 50-50 basically he gets it, damn it. That's unfortunate. That's very, very bad for me now. Because I have another character at death's door here too. And that's gonna be really difficult to save him right now at all. Yeah, so I think we lose this actually. I think we lose this. Oh no, please don't pass at least. Crap. Okay. I probably should have healed last turn instead of going for damage there. I think this was a big mistake going for damage in that case. Because my HM was just taking too much blight damage to... Yeah, I think I made a big mistake there. But he would have executed my Crusader then anyway, so it's kind of, you know... Goes both ways, guys. It goes both ways. Interesting, though. We lose to a Stress Leper, that's new. So he probably goes for the execute here on the Crusader. I would assume he's gonna do that, right? I would assume he's gonna do. Oh, he purges my Abram actually. Okay, that doesn't do anything for me because there's a corpse here. So I guess he tries to set it up for a kill on my Crusader right now. That's also something I would imagine is feasibly gonna happen. But it's strange that he's not acted out at all. Like, look at this. He has not acted out. He is hopeless. He has irrational, he has abusive, Oh my god. That is just weird. He gets the freaking 35%, 25% death blow here. No, that's a loss, that's a tough one. Because he just got this very, very good kill there. And yeah, he has a lot of stress on me as well, so... It's gonna be tough now. This guy refuses healing, but he can, you know, heal himself next turn. It's like no problemo, really. That's very, very bad for me right now. I'm gonna he's gonna stun my Abomination. That's what I would do if I were him anyway. He's probably gonna go for a stun on the A-bomb. He's playing very well. Granted, his comp is kind of weird. Like, he's playing this very, very well. Yeah. There's a lot of stuns, right, that he actually had. I think, like, taking stuns might not be that bad of an idea, really. Please don't pass. Oh my god. Cool. If we go against Cherry, I love that. I totally love that. That's so sad, though, the fact that this Crusader just died there. Not on my watch. Man, I'm so sad. Like, that was gonna kind of be still salvageable if the Crusader were to live a single 10 more. But this is definitely not salvageable right now. We just totally lose this. We're super, super dead. Yeah, that's just too little stress. Like, one more turn with the Helmmaster would have done it, and that's my mistake. I think I could have just, instead of playing greedy for the A-bomb, I could have just gone for like this kind of safer play here with the... He gets a pass. That's lucky that we actually got a pass from him, but he's gonna keep me stunned, right? He's probably gonna keep me stunned here. That's probably the correct move as well. Unless he wants to cure the stress from the Crusader, which also isn't that bad of a move, I guess. Could probably restun the A-bomb though. That's kind of likely to work. Yeah. He has like 60% to succeed. He succeeds. Yeah, he gets those chances. Man, okay, that's really sad right now. Because that was kind of possibly a double kill here with the Abomination, right? If I were to transform him and just go for Blight, right? He just got that stun, and that's just kind of gone as well. Gone with the wind, guys, gone with the wind. We're gonna get like chain heart attacks this turn, but it's just not enough, right? Because those guys are not... Like, if I had been able to actually drop that, imagine this, he's dead. Yeah, if my Crusader had actually lived a single 10 longer, this was definitely gonna be like within the realm of possibility for me to win this, but right now it's kind of not gonna work, I think. Yep, that's just donezo. I am indeed donezo.
Death is patient. It will wait.
Yeah, that stun just seals the deal, really. It's nothing else to say here. Like, the fact that he got this kill and the fact that he got this is just... It just kind of adds up, right? But I think he played a solid game. You have to give it to that. Give it to him. Like, this is very solid composition. He passes the second time in a row, though. That's kind of good for him. He's like, he has so much, though, that it just doesn't matter, right? He's gonna kill my Abomination just with playing Stress right now, because he has... he does, like, well, 16 with this, I suppose? Something like that. And then he just... yeah, we have Hara as well. Proccing 18, actually. He does 18 with this. So that's gonna be enough, because I take additional stress right now.
Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss.
Yeah, that doesn't help. either. The fact that he, you know, didn't act out the proper way. Like, he actually got 2 passes here, so I guess it's all fair and square, actually. This Leper is just passing turns for him. Man, it's such a nice freaking team, actually. Against what I'm running, anyway. Like, it looks very, very solid, in fact. I'm pretty, you know, hyped to see this. So, we lose the A-bomb right now because he takes enough damage to just die from stress. And that's all. That's all she wrote for me right now. So I'm just gonna bellow. Well, I just don't want to waste a turn here, so I'm just gonna bellow here. Yeah, that's curious actually that we lose this. But yeah, I suppose like the amount of stuns and pushes he has just kind of makes it work somehow. He controlled this Crusader very well. Like I was unable to do a thing on him for the duration of this fucking fight. So that's kind of the big deal for me, really. That's the big deal for me. I've actually not been able to use my my Zealous Accusation once this game. And it was quite huge indeed. It was quite huge. Yeah, so the A-bomb just dies. It's, yeah, the fact that he actually got this stun and the fact that he got this kill made this like not close at all, right? This would have been such a close fight otherwise. He passes again. That's really crazy that he got the pass in, like, you know, several times in a row. In fact, he's gonna get a, you know, a decent chunk of. Well, I guess he's gonna stun me here, right? He can't target me otherwise. I mean, I'm gonna kill the Leper next turn, so maybe it's not all lost here. I mean, he has to just go for manacles here, hope I die or I get stunned. Which might happen. Oh, we resist this. So, you know, not that terrible for me at all. So we kill the Leper probably here. And maybe we kill the Vestal as well if the Leper just dies. She may stress a bit more. Nope, actually doesn't. So, that's not enough. Yeah, can you imagine this game actually going... I'm getting lucky here though that I'm surviving this still. But this would have been like way more dangerous of a game if I had, you know, saved either of these guys. I think I just made this, like, I made a super aggressive play with the Houndmaster that I'm regretting right now, because also if I had actually been able to keep the Houndmaster alive for a single turn longer, I think this would have actually made it work for me. I just definitely made the game for me. Okay, he almost kills his Vestal with a stress. Yeah, so does he go for manacles? Yeah, I think he goes for manacles here. He could actually absolution, so he, you know, stays alive longer. He goes for a killing blow. Yeah, GG. He played this super well actually. That was thrilling. That was absolutely thrilling of a game. I should have bolstered though. I think I made a mistake of not recognizing that he's running stress and just not dropping bolster turn 1. I think this would have kind of made this game different.